Thursday, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Soldier Field. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Coming out of Ohio State, one of the top prospects in the NFL draft, and it was so big that they moved up in the draft to get him, to make sure that they had him. And, boys, he got the full package. Loves the game, big-time arm, 4.4 speed, so good that another quarterback prospect said to him, "What's it feel like to run 4.4? Everybody wants to be that fast."
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards is the pickup there on a first down for Chicago.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
On first down, Fields. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Out of the gun, Fields. Again, he finds Moore. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Hunt will try going up the middle. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
On first down, it's Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Moore. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. And they run the option on 2nd down. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Now Fields. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing third down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Hunt. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Again, it's Hunt. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Kareem Hunt taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears are on the board here first in the season opener. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Point after try forthcoming. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And Kareem Hunt the one to finish it off as he did so with a touchdown run. The Bears send the kicking team out there and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the biggest playmakers among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come off the fact that he can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Gibson again. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. They'll try and run for this with Moss. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force. And they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Jackson. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Gibson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Stopped on the play by Kyler Gordon. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. They'll run with Gibson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Open man is Chase, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. From the 35 on second down, Jackson on target to his man, Likely. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. On third down, here's Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
On first down, right back to Gibson. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On second down, a run with Gibson. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake, and then handing it off. You should be able to read it as they did there.
Right side, there's Likely with it. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. Fourth down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a fourth down.
Try and throw for it with Jackson. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Jet sweep. Here's Bateman. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Once more, Gibson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Antonio Gibson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A good gain on 1st. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Back to throw. Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. A give right side now to Hunt. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now it's Fields. He's going to find his tight end Gray complete. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields swings this out for Hunt. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game.
Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good. Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 27. Jackson.
Complete to Likely. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
2nd and 3 from the 9.
They'll go up the middle here with Moss. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Jamar Chase
from 6 yards away.
And the Ravens have taken the lead.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 12-yard line.
To throw is Fields. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Fields again.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Sorry, that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the 1st down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the 1st down, get a new set, and let's start over.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On 2nd down, there's the option going left. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Fields now to throw.
They'll go screen here to Hunt. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Fields. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. Fields going to hurry his guys to the line.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Fields.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 34-yard line. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Now a 1st down throw. Fields. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Here's Fields. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Here's Fields. Finding Gray on the out route.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And his kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points. Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. We're just about set for a kickoff as we resume action in the second quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now it's Jackson. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Bears take over. There's the versatile back, Kareem Hunt, getting set with the rest of this offense for the next drive. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. And this, incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where it was the Patriots who were able to come away with the victory. Tyquan Thornton, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And this one going the visitors' way as the Cardinals have the lead in that one. Allen Lazard, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in and took it to them. James Cook, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. In the game you're watching, we've seen a strong first half out of Lamar Jackson. His guys have the lead on the road at Soldier Field as we get back to the Windy City and Brandon Gaudin.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. Second half starts with a run by Gibson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 7 yards there and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Gibson. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Fields on 1st down. Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end, Gray. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on 3rd. Operating from the gun, Fields. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Hunt will try going up the middle. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, right around the 18-yard line. And they'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
They run for it with Hunt. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Kareem Hunt stops short of the sticks. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So an interesting decision at this stage of the game to go for it. You think maybe that missed field goal earlier had anything to do with it?
If it did, I'm really surprised. Because usually one miss is not enough to alter your game plan. My only thought is maybe he got hurt. Or maybe they just understand that it's not his day for some other reason we don't know right now. But in general situations, you run him back out there and let him have another chance.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw is on target to Likely. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On the draw, it's Gibson. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
On third down, Fields firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return, and the Ravens, they'll take over. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 right at the 40. And Jackson throwing once more. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Here's Jackson to throw. He'll find its tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. They go play Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Jackson now. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
The Chicago offense set to get started. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 68 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Fields. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Fields. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Bears on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. 35 yards that time on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Ravens offense getting set and ready for this next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, no hesitation, goes right back to Likely. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. but what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 41-yard line. 12 yards the pickup there, good for a Raven first. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again is Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 28. Throwing is Jackson. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Jackson. He is going to find Hill here. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 12-yard line. 12 yards the pickup there, good for a Raven first.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Back to the ground with Gibson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. Jackson. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Gibson will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. That's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index, because now it's a 2-score game here the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead is up to 14. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Onto the field now come the Bears. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Fields. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now Fields. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. From the gun, here's Fields. And, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Fourth down, Fields has to have this one. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 40 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Jackson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibson. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing...
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Patrick Ricard taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. On first down, it's Fields. Over the middle, complete. It's Hunt. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap, Fields. And that will be incomplete. They'll try and run for it. Room here to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. On 2nd and 10, Fields. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 14. He's got some room to operate. Touchdown, Bears! Kareem Hunt, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Well, he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and a defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But it turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Gibson again. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And they take a knee. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they'll indeed take a knee. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But